Erling Haaland, a Norwegian international, was bought by Manchester City from Borussia Dortmund in the summer of 2022 for just £85.5 million, making it one of the greatest deals in history. There was a battle to sign the striker, who is considered one of the best in the world alongside Kylian Mbappe at such a young age. However, because of his father, Alfie Haaland played for the City, the 22-year-old ended up at the Etihad. Since the transfer fee was so little compared to how good he was for Borussia Dortmund, there had been so much discussion regarding the size of his pay and bonuses at City. If you want to find out all about the Terminator's salary, both past and present, and his net worth and even his automobiles, then you're at the right place, because we'll be telling you all about it in today's video. A journey of 1,000 miles, as we all know, starts with a single step. Erling made his professional football debut after joining the Bryn Football Club, where he made £60 per week. It was just a matter of time until his outstanding abilities on the field began to attract a large fan following and management. Erling was so talented that he quickly ascended the success ladder and, as a result, made his senior debut at the young age of 15. And although he did not stop to wow many people, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's club, Molde FK, were very interested in him. However, even though he later joined the club in 2017, he was not destined to stay for long, as he joined the Austrian side RB Salzburg, despite other proposals from big clubs such as Juventus and Bayer Leverkusen. This right here was Erling Haaland's first contract, and he was paid £20,000 per week. The player completely proved how exceptional he was upon joining RB Salzburg on January 1st, 2019. He even joined Karim Benzema as the only other player to score goals in 3 straight Champions League matches. Additionally, on July 19th, 2019, he netted his first hat-trick for the team while competing in Austrian Cup events. On January 1st, 2020, he signed his second contract to join the German team Borussia Dortmund with an initial weekly salary of £133,000, which was later raised to £141,000. And finally, in July 2022, the Norwegian was signed to Manchester City. According to Fabrizio Romano and The Times, City only had to pay £51.5 million to activate the clause, which is less than the first claimed €75 million. While it was true that the team only paid a £51 million buyout clause, that is not all. The move also reportedly included an additional £34 million payment divided between Raffaella Pimenta, who currently manages the agency previously owned by the late Mino Raiola, and Alfie Haaland, Erling's former footballer father and City predecessor. So if we add those figures together, Manchester City spent around £85 million for Haaland before salary. That's still a very reasonable price for a player as good as Haaland. He's the kind of player who, if you can afford him, is worth any price. And as we all know, Manchester City can pay almost any sum for what they want. So, how much does Haaland get paid? As you'd expect, a player of Haaland's stature isn't playing for peanuts. Fabrizio Romano reported that the striker earns £375,000 per week, placing him on level footing with Kevin De Bruyne. But a series of enormous, almost guaranteed bonuses pushes his weekly salary above the £850,000 threshold. According to our calculations, that amounts to almost £3.6 million each month, £128,500 per day, £5,300 per hour, £89 per minute, and £1.5 per second. And remember, this is 24/7, so Haaland literally makes about £40,000 while he's sleeping every night. This guy may already seem like he's from another planet, but with his present income, he could actually leave the planet twice per week. For the 2022-2023 season, the 22-year-old will receive a gross salary of £19,500,000. Also, the centre-forward's contract with City, which is set to expire on June 30th, 2027, still has 5 years and a gross value of £97.5 million left in it. With that kind of money, it's not surprising the sensational star of Manchester City is in top form. As of 14th of October, he has already scored 15 Premier League goals this season and is only 9 short of the Golden Boot total from the previous campaign. Although it is only October, Haaland is already well on his way to winning the Golden Boot that Son Heung-min and Mohamed Salah shared after scoring 23 goals each. Although it may seem impossible, if Haaland continues at its current rate, he will have surpassed their record and scored 67 league goals by May 2023. So what is Haaland's net worth? According to sources, Erling Haaland has a net worth of $12 million. His football career and various sponsorship deals provide almost all of his money. As regards to real estate, Haaland is set to be the owner of a multi-million-dollar home in Nogales, Spain. A part of his possessions also include his former home in Germany, where he lived while still an official member of the Borussia Dortmund team. According to The Sun, Haaland and his crew now live in the same mansion where Paul Pogba lived before leaving for Juventus. As for his automobiles, the player's taste in vehicles mirrors his quality on the field as he owns a collection of great cars. According to Football Soul's website, he owns an Audi RS7, Mercedes-Benz, BMW and an Audi Q7. With Erling Haaland's pay skyrocketing recently, don't be surprised if he becomes the richest football player at such a young age. The prolific Norwegian striker has proven to be a fast-rising talent who has achieved and will continue to achieve more in football. How much do you think Haaland will be worth 5 years from now? Let us know in the comments. Bye!